Hello, this is Dr. Kenneth Watanabe, and today I will be going over some of the new features added to the Database Table Maker version 3.2. There were several changes from version 3.0 to 3.2, but the big changes are in the settings, the data entry, and the queries. Under the settings tile, the big difference is now that it prompts for a database name. When you click Test Connection, this dropdown is updated to list all the databases accessible to this username and password. So for instance, I can select LIMS prod and click on Save Changes. And notice that in the upper right hand corner here it says LIMS prod. This will be the default database for all these tiles. The Create Table tile used to prompt for the database name. Up here, it no longer does that. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. I have a patient table, and under the visit patient table, I got three child tables, a visit table, an allergy table, and a medical history table. And under the visits table, I have a child table called specimen. I can create additional child tables by just typing in a table name, filling out the field names, and clicking Create Update. So this is pretty much the same as version 3.0. The Enter Modified Records was significantly changed. So instead of prompting for a database name, it just prompts for the table name. I can click Go, and here it shows the visits, allergies, and medical histories of the patient under as tabs. Whereas in version 3.0, the child tables were at buttons here, which you would click and would open up a separate window. But here I put everything under the same window. This will avoid confusion. So let's pick one of these patients. And for example, Mary Jane, we can see her visits, her allergies, and medical history all in one window. To view a visit, we can just click on the visit, and then we can see the information on the visit as well as any specimens collected. So here a blood specimen was collected. To create a new visit, we can just click on the blank area here and then fill out this information. Let's do a follow-up visit. Follow-up coronavirus visit, for example, and we can enter some information here, weight, blood pressure, and temperature, and click Create Record. And this will create a new visit for this patient. Okay. We can also add specimens similarly by clicking over here in the blank area and picking specimen type, collection date, quantity, units, and the collector, and the status. And we'll do create record. Okay. Now, if we want to change like the status of a specimen, we don't need to go. We might have a tube of blood with a specimen ID on it, but we might not know. We might not even know the patient. But if we have the specimen ID, we can just go here to the specimen table, enter the specimen ID right here, and then we can change it to in progress or processed or whatever, and update the record. So we don't need to go, through the hierarchy of tables if we know the specimen ID. Okay, so those are the differences between 3.0 and 3.2 as far as the settings, editing tables, and entering records. In my next video, I'll go over the changes to the query data. Now we are able to save queries and select the columns to be displayed on the query, and I'll go over that in more detail in my next video. The software can be downloaded from kenawatanabe.com under the Bioinformatics pull-down. The software is free to use, so please download it and test it out. If you like the software, please make a donation, as this is my only source of income. Thank you for watching this video.